I wasn't this fluent in English. I like saying that part. I like doing it from the beginning. I was a village girl through and through.
Right.
I was born in a small village in Akure.
Right.
And so when I turned 7, my father brought me to Lagos to visit with his elder sister. And so I left my small, dusty little village to come to Lagos that had lawns, beautiful streets. I even saw a television for the first time, even though it was a black and white. And then I saw Oyibo on the television. So that was fascinating to me. So when it was time for my father to return to the village, I put up a tantrum and said I wasn't going back. I was 7 years old. And so my aunt, who didn't have a child of her own, decided to adopt me. And so that was heaven on earth for me. Fast forward to a year later, I started school. Miraculously, at the end of that year, I came tops in class. So fast forward to age 10, I was raped by a neighbor's son. And because I was already a village girl who was just coming out of village life, I didn't even know what it was to be called a virgin. I didn't know what it was to bleed from rape. I just felt that a boy had injured me. And so the neighbor came in, scolds the boy, and sends him away, and then cleans me up and tells me not to tell anyone. And so for me, I wish that that was where my story ended. I mean, if I say, oh, I was raped at 10, it would have sounded, okay, you were a child, you didn't know so much. But fast forward to 2 years later, my adopted father began to molest me. And that went on for 7 years. And it was night after night. Yes. It was night after night. It's always almost unbelievable to tell somebody that there was somebody who would come for your body every night for 7 years. The days I escaped it were days when I had started to, become a woman, menstruate, and so I had off days from abuse. And so I've also had questions like, why didn't you tell? Why didn't you tell? And I'm like, I was told, do not tell anyone. If you tell anyone, I will send you back to the village and you will die after 7 days. I didn't want to die. I didn't want to go back to the village that I
escaped.
And then I was already coming tops in school. Even though it was a public school in Festac Town in Lagos, I was, just this bright little star girl.